Good morning, everyone. It's me again, Al Brown Spencer. Today is Sunday, the 28th of February 2021, and it is 20 minutes past 10 in the morning. The situation is still the same. I haven't been paid a penny of uh, the compensations money uh, that these bastards and these cunts in the authorities and the government uh, owe me, and I will challenge any otherwise claim or anyone claiming otherwise from these authorities if they dare to admit what they owe me and what they did to me. So I haven't been offered any kind of settlement or financial settlement and moral settlement or compensations or any kind of offers and so on. And when I say any kind of offers, I don't mean like I'm gonna accept any silly offer they will make, and these cunts and these authorities, you know how they deal when it's about compensations and so on. What I'm trying to say is they haven't been any kind of reaction or any kind of compensation offer in any way, form, or shape from their authorities or from them. And I will challenge this. I didn't receive even a penny of this money. And anyone claiming otherwise or cunningly or deviously trying to make it otherwise or pretending otherwise or making it uh, practically otherwise is just another cunning cunt of the authorities who's trying to get away with what they did to me. The second thing that I would like to explain regarding my video that I am posting on YouTube while I'm recording this one, that I recorded actually yesterday. So I recorded a video yesterday. However, I am posting it now while I am recording this. Just to give some kind of reference to this video, uh, this video that I recorded yesterday represents truth and reality of what these cunts can do. And again, when I talked about my right, as as a man to practice my right as a man and so on, one thing that I am going to literally prove in the court once winning the first initial cases and so on, the chemical doses and the chemical poisoning that the authorities put me subject to, targeting many functions in my body, including my manhood and my sexual abilities, even till the moment. And just to explain to you what they do, these cunts have under their hands laboratories, and they spend billions of pounds every year to develop their chemical power in terms of how they use chemicals, invent chemicals, make up chemicals, and actually break down the human being's functions into numbers. So chemicals they can use to do whatever they want. And to explain to you more why they do so, these cunts make scenarios. They have plans and schemes. And as I said in one of my videos, what they do basically, they have like a brainstorm, conferences or meetings or whatever, whenever they target someone, and they put scenarios to actually get a specific behavior from them that they catch on camera or video or people see or whatever, in order to proceed with their scheme and what they want to do to this person. And one of the things that help them to achieve this and to get the scenarios and to get the videos and photos they want, beside, by the way, just let me highlight as well before I forget, that they do photoshops, and they change photos and alter photos and videos, and even audio files. They can record words that you say from anywhere, and they record it, and they actually amplify it, and actually they put it in one piece as one audio file, and they claim that it was you, and they make it like a conversation. Someone else is talking and you're replying, and make it like a phone call. It's a story. And I will prove all of this, and I will show and expose lots of their work and what they do to people and how they get people and how they annihilate people falsely and do whatever they want to anyone, no matter who they are. So again, back to what I was saying. So they use chemicals that target functions and target things in our bodies as human beings, and basically that helps them beside the scenario they put and all of this to get the behavior they want to show either on camera or video or whatever. And as I tried to explain, not only this, they alter and use Photoshop, and it's a big story. But anyway, the result and the end of all of this, that they have almost certainly almost 100% control on what they want to get or what they can get someone to appear to be doing or to look like they are this kind or whatever. So anyway, I'm saying so because I'm explaining one thing that I explained in the video yesterday about, you know, using sex and all of this against people. I'm saying so because I personally will not accept any sexual activities or sex as a kind of repayment or making it up for what they have done to me in terms of, you know, even till the moment they are still poisoning me with chemicals affecting my sexual drive positively and negatively. It depends on what they want to achieve. So, and I know for sure this, I never had any kind of problems or issues with my sexual drive or my ability and so on, but they have for a long time, and I'm going to explain it to the court, and I'm going to prove it when we take this matter to the court and the human rights court and prove it. For a long time they have been playing with this and poisoning me. Not just this, many other functions in my body that I will prove in the court as well. And when I say so, if I take this matter to the court right now, uh, uh, without proving and clearing my name regarding my mental health capacity and the false imprisonment that they did to me and put me in prison and so on, the court will think otherwise, and the court will jump to conclusion and take, you know, this as a kind of, you know, illusion or whatever. So proving first the use, abuse, and torture I received by the police, social service, and the prison department because they falsely imprisoned me for 4 months. When this happens, which I am sure will happen easily, despite the arsenal, you know, solicitors base they have, and that will debate the evidences I have. So once this happened, there are lots and lots and lots of facts, lots of things that I am going to expose in terms of their work and so on. The other thing that I would like to explain is I always said that basically I mean what I say and I say what I mean, and it is a fact. When I say something, I mean it, and when I mean something, I say it if I want to. So, in other words, everything I'm saying, I mean it from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of my guts. And literally, these people will pay the price for everything they did to me. Every single chemical they used on me to achieve their scheme or what they wanted to do and their story and all of this, they will, it will be proven, will be discussed, and it will be given to the court and the human rights court in Europe beside everything they did to me in order to expose and hold them responsible and liable for it and punish them. And again, this is an open invitation for ethical, honest, fearless, reliable solicitors to take on this case, and chemists as well, who are willing, because I have samples and I have stuff that I can give you to analyze and break down so you can get the chemical agents that they use and so on. I know for sure, as a normal chemist, no matter how, you know, good you are, with all respect, you will find agents and chemical agents you might even not know what they are, but you will find them there in the samples I will give you from medicines and all of this, and I promise you, you will find it. because they use chemical agents in order to avoid poisoning lots of people and only targeting one person amongst the whole town. And I will explain this in details in other videos how they do so. So, in other words, these cunts must be brought down. They literally kill whoever they want, they abuse whoever they want, they do whatever they want. And I promise you, I'm telling you this from a personal experience. And if any one of you there's thinking, well, if you're watching this video and I know all of these informations, am I not afraid that they would do anything to me? I promise you, they have done to me enough that I'm not afraid to die now. I mean, if someone kills me, I wouldn't even care. My goal is to expose these bastards and get my financial compensations and moral compensations, freedom and privacy and protection, so I can leave this shithole UK with all what they did to me and go and live in Castellón de la Plana in Spain a new life, but as I said, protecting this future. And I already contacted the courts in Spain. Yes, you heard right. I already contacted the courts in Spain because I am still a European national and citizen, and I contacted them and asked them for a protection order and a guarantee to handle the case there as well, because this case is going to be handled everywhere, especially in Spain, because Spain is the country where I chose, final decision, final choice to live in, and specifically in Castellón de la Plana in the eastern coast of Spain, just 80 kilometers north of the Valencian territory or region. So, anyway, just to make it clear, I am on this case and I will not give up. The UK as a country is not the country for me. It's a shithole. And when I say a shithole, please don't jump to conclusion and think that I'm just slagging off this country while it has pretty places and all of this. Yes, there are lots of pretty places here, and one of my most beautiful favorite spot in the world is here where I am at the moment in Bournemouth. However, how would you and how could you live in a country where your human rights have been and still being used, abused, and tortured and violated? I mean, if your human rights are violated in a country, even once, you think hundreds of times if it's the right place for you or not. And I'm telling you, I promise you, my human rights were violated here in the UK over and over and over and over and over again and again and again and again and again, even till the moment. So, in other words, if anyone out there who's innocent, honest, ethical, have got nothing to do with what was done to me, and you're here in the UK and you know otherwise, or you think otherwise about the country, with by all means, I'm not against you or saying otherwise. This is your experience. That's what you're experiencing, and it is your right to live where you think it's good. I am leaving the country because this is what was done to me here in the UK. This is how I see the UK, and this is how I feel. And to sum this up completely in few words or one or two phrases, I am feeling that I am choking in this country because of what was done to me. I feel disgusted from, disgusted from the the I don't know what to call it, you know, the amount and the level of unfairness, illegal and illegitimate and acts that was done to me, human rights violations that I experienced, and above all of this, till the moment, they still using their power and authority to prevent me and stop me from taking my case to court and expose them. So anyway, my name is Al Brown Spencer. I am staying at temporarily again at room number 1 at number 135 West Hill Road, and that's Bournemouth, and the postcode is BH25EG, and my mobile number is 0746 5920503. And by all means, if you can help or you would like to know more about how these people or how these authorities get people, annihilate people falsely, and do whatever they want. I promise you, I have lots and lots of information, and especially about where I was born and what happened and the family I grew up in, and as a small family and the bigger family where lots of things I know. It's unbelievable. It's a big story, and here in the UK and what the authorities in the UK did to me and can do and still doing, and my goal to live a happy life in Spain, in Castellón de la Plana, clear future, clean future, where I can start my business Air and Sea Adventures, start the Air and Sea Adventures Center that I want to start and do and practice and look after for the rest of my life. Uh, Starting a family, big family, having, you know, lots of children, zillions of them. I'm planning to have, like, I don't know, at least a dozen or two or whatever I can. So yeah, this is my goal, to restart my life somewhere where I can call home, where my human rights are protected and respected to all extents, and my freedom and my privacy are respected and protected and will never be compromised, and where I would feel literally free and happy to do, whatever I want to do and enjoy life and so on. And to be honest with you, I could see this in Castillon, but as I said, governments are the same everywhere. So protecting myself and contacting the courts in Spain was what I needed to do. The question is, has the court or have the courts I emailed yesterday in Spain received the email or not? Well, I took a photo and a video of the email itself, so I can prove the date and time I sent this, and I will present it to the court in Spain in person when I'm there. And when I say when I'm there, once the lockdown ends, I'm gonna take a flight, go there, basically go to the courts and do it in person as well, and take this video and photo to prove. And literally, I'm not gonna stop, and I'm gonna buy today, hopefully, a printer where I will be printing leaflets, and I will write down everything I want to say, and will post it in every house here in Bournemouth to start with, then the other towns close by, on all the way until my story is heard everywhere. And I will try to get help and to be backed up by lots of people and so on, while I'm trying to get my case to the court. And again, if you think that I'm giving too much information about what I'm gonna do to the authorities, blah blah blah, I promise you, in this room I'm staying in, there are hidden cameras, listening devices, and I cannot prove it. I cannot even go and report it to the police. It's unbelievable. The reason I cannot go and report it to the police, because they will take this against me, because I wouldn't be able to prove it. They have their people. Even if I phone or get anyone here to check if there are hidden cameras or listening devices, these people will give a report even before they come and step foot here and test and see. I know for sure they will give a report. No, there is nothing, we couldn't find anything. So in other words, I don't want to give them a chance to backfire at me or whatever. Although I know that they have cameras here, hidden cameras and listening devices. So whatever I'm saying here, whatever I'm doing, they know. I'm just trying to live my life and pretending and ignoring the facts that they have a camera and the listening device here, and I'm trying to get on with the case and fighting for the case. And eventually, I promise you, their defenses is gonna fall down, and they will start to attack each other, to push each other forward to who is gonna be sacrificed and who is gonna be given away for this case. And I promise you, they will fall down one by one, and they will start fighting each other, and they will start pushing each other to be sacrificed rather than being sacrificed themselves. And I'm saying so, and they would hear this and they will hear it. And the thing is, I'm not giving them a warning or giving them a heads up so they can avoid this. I am saying it because this is inevitable. and this is how these people work. From my experience and what I've seen with my own eyes, this is what they do. If you join them, you are giving yourself away, and you're giving your soul, your presence, your existence to them to do whatever they want when they need it. And they will use you as a sacrificial, an ode, or a sacrificial, giving, and so on, for them to carry on. So the bigger foot will step on the smaller foot, and they will, you know, sacrifice you, in other words. So anyway, this is inevitable, and I know it's going to happen. I'm not just giving you heads up. This is your your destiny and its inevitability. And if you join these people, no matter how big you think you're getting, you can feel happy with any kind of authority or any kind of privileges or whatever you get here and there when you go blah blah blah. But trust me, there is a price for this. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if you want to support, you know where you can find me. You have my phone number, and yeah, wish me good luck, support me. These cunts must go down, and I must get my compensations in compromised freedom and privacy, and I must leave this shithole called the UK and go and live in Spain permanently, where I can restart a good life and forget about two fucking shithole countries, the country where I was born and the UK, where I was used, abused, tortured, and they made my life like hell. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and support. You know where to find me if you want to talk to me and so on. And I don't mind, anyone who wants to actually meet me in person. And again, we can wear masks and keep distance, whatever. And again, it's not going to affect anyone. Well, anyway, thank you very much for your time, and take care, and talk to you soon. Thank you.